how are you going? I hope that you are well. Is it just me, or does my hair look a bit darker than usual? I don't know. I have a packing video for you today, one that I've never done before, but one that's very relevant for my travels, and that's because I'm going to be showing you what is in my everyday travel bum bag, or a fanny pack if you're American, or a crossbody bag, however you like to call these things. I've used a couple of different bum bags over the past year or so, trying to find the perfect one. My first one was great, it had loads of compartments, but it was just too big. It was a bit of a bulky size and I couldn't wear it as a crossbody bag. The one I had over the summer was really pretty, but it was too small and not overly practical. But ladies and gentlemen, I have finally got the perfect travel bum bag for my needs. It's the perfect size, it's super practical, it looks nice, and it also looks good as a crossbody bag, which is great because that's how I wear it 90% of the time. This right here is going to be the bum bag that I'm going to be taking with me to South America, but I've also just been using it and wearing it every single day at home. Whether I'm going into town, going on a walk, or just running errands, it carries everything that I need and keeps me hands-free. If you have watched the previous few videos on my channel, you may recognize that this is the solo bum bag from my brand new clothing line, which is launching this Thursday, the 31st of October, which will be the very first chance that you guys can get your hands on this if you so wish. So first, let me take you on a little tour around the bum bag and all of its features, and then I'm going to show you exactly what I pack inside of it. We have the main compartment on the top here, and the zip comes around in a sort of C shape like this. This is the biggest pocket. This is where I keep all of my main things. And then we have the kind of medium-sized pocket which has the logo on it here, which opens up all the way like this. Then we have the tiniest, weeniest little pocket on the side here, which you may think, what on earth do you use that for? Well, I'll show you. And then hidden at the back with one flat zip, which sits across my body, we have one big flat pocket. As well as that, we also have this little clip here, which we can attach anything to. I've got the big buckle here, and then we've got the adjustable strap. I have it on pretty much the loosest setting because obviously I like to wear it as a crossbody bag. But if I was going to be going to a festival or something, I would definitely just wear it as a normal bum bag, in which case I would adjust this and make it much tighter. So that's an overall look at the bum bag. Now let me show you what I pack inside. So I'm going to start in the main compartment on the top, so the biggest compartment. We of course have my phone. I have the Google Pixel 3 XL. It's a very big phone, but it fits very, very easily in that big compartment. I have my purse, which looks like this. It's very tattered now. I bought it back when I was in the Philippines, but I actually really, really love it. I love having a purse this small, and the reality is I don't carry much in my purse at all. In the card section, I quite literally just have my driver's license and my Curve card. Now, if you haven't heard about the Curve card, let me tell you about it because it's freaking amazing. So I'm someone who's dabbling with a lot of banks at the moment, especially with all the new virtual banks coming up. I really want to try and figure out my space with how I like to keep my money. I am finally starting to get to grips with which banks I like, and I would like to talk to you about that in a future video, but I've got 2 business bank accounts, I've got about 5 personal bank accounts, and what it means is that I have a lot of cards, and I don't want to carry them around with me all the time, which is where the beautiful Curve card comes in. So what a Curve card does is it connects to an app, and on that app you load in all of your different card details, and what it means is that you only have to bring your Curve card out, and then when you're out and about, you select on your phone the card that you actually would like to pay with. But not just that, you get additional rewards by paying with your Curve card, on top of the rewards that you might get from the bank that you already use. The Curve card is completely free, it's free to download the app, and it's free delivery for them to send you a card. And not only that, but you get a free £5 when you start using it. You literally get free money to spend when you get a Curve card. I cannot see how that is not something that you wouldn't want. You get free money and a free card, and I get a bit of commission. Happy days! Just make sure when you do sign up that you use my code BANAN for backpacking bananas, and you can claim your free £5. So it's literally my driver's license, my Curve card, and I keep a couple of business cards in my purse because they're fun to hand out sometimes. Oh, and I do have a few coins in there at the moment. The coins in my purse are very hit and miss. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. Oh, and there was something else that I wanted to tell you about on my phone, which also reduces even more cards in my purse. It's called StowCard. It's a free app that you can download on Apple or Android, and basically you can load all of your loyalty cards onto there, your Costa loyalty cards, Superdrug, Boots, wherever you go usually and you've got loyalty cards, you just load them onto there, and you can literally use your phone using that app to spend points and get points when you're in store, and it means you don't have to carry around all of your loyalty cards as well. So it's brilliant. I love that there are increasingly just so many more things these days which allow us to reduce the amount of things that we actually have to carry on us. Makes life so much easier. Next in the large compartment we have my sunnies. Got these from ASOS. They make me feel kind of cool, but I also feel like I look ridiculous when I wear them really up close like this. They kind of have to be worn like this, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of the sunglasses, but that's okay. That's okay. I keep my DJI Osmo Pocket in here. I still plan on doing a video review of this thing, but my favourite thing about it has to be that it's just so portable, lies flat in my bag, so easy to bring around. And if I just want to capture any quick filming, I don't have my big camera on me. This is way better quality than my phone, and I can capture time lapses. I can shoot in 4K at 60 frames per second. So to just have this nifty, amazing thing in my bum bag is just so great, especially when I'm just on the go traveling. I keep my keys in here, so I've got my car key and my house key. And finally in the main compartment I have the metal straw. This is something that I definitely use more in Australia when I have like iced lattes as opposed to the hot coffees that I buy in the UK, but I have still used this in the UK. If I have any drinks where they're inclined to give me a straw, I'm like, no, I've got my metal straw. And then moving on to the medium pocket right at the front here. This is what I like to call my drugs department. So it's a less touched pocket, but it's quite full of things which I like to have on me at all times, because there's nothing worse when you're on the go and all you need is some drugs and you don't have them. So in here I always carry a packet of tissues. My nose likes to run a lot. It's very annoying, so it's very good to have these on me at all times. I have the drugs themselves, so I always carry day nurse and night nurse for whenever I get a cold. Allergy relief tablets. I suffer from hay fever. It's very hit and miss, my hay fever, but it's an absolute nightmare if I don't have allergy relief tablets and I start getting itchy eyes and an itchy nose, and I'm just like, ah! And then paracetamol and ibuprofen if a headache comes on, if I have stomach cramps, if my back starts to hurt, just pain relief in general. And also in the drugs department I keep a tub of Vaseline, which I mainly just use for my lips, but I also just like putting this on other random parts of my face, like my eyelashes, or if I've been rubbing my nose a lot, like underneath my nose. It's just an all-round good thing to have. My mum got me this in my stocking for Christmas last year. It's called Porter Scent, and it's basically just a little bullet-sized perfume bottle that you can load up with your favourite perfume. So I actually use a body spray, but for the size it is, like, you get a lot of pumps of spray out here, so I can make sure that I'm always smelling nice. I do pride myself on smelling nice. I keep some gum and mints in there, which are almost out. I need to get some more. And finally in the drugs department, an emergency tampon, because you never know. Maybe not just for yourself, but maybe someone else. It's just always good to have a spare tampon. Moving on to the flat kind of hidden section at the back. I'd say most of the time in like my everyday and while I'm at home, I don't really put anything in this pocket, but what this pocket is great for is your passport. So when I'm wearing this through the airport, this is where my passport's gonna go. If I've been given a tangible boarding pass, this pocket is long enough to fit that as well. And I also think that this pocket is a great one for receipts that I want to hold on to. As someone who's self-employed, I have to pretty much keep all of my receipts now, which is kind of annoying, but this is a great place for them. And then we have the tiny weeny little pocket in here, which you can put anything in, but what I like to keep in here is my headphones, because it means that they will not get tangled up with anything else in my bag, because there is nothing more annoying than that. And it's literally the perfect size for them. They're tucked away for me to grab when I need them. And then as for the clip, it's just kind of handy to have. You can clip anything else that you want onto the bum bag, whether it's a water bottle. I've clipped a water bottle onto here before, or an umbrella. I have an umbrella with a little wrist strap, and then I've attached that onto there and then just kind of rested the umbrella on top. That's worked really well as well on a day where I was very uncertain if it was going to rain or not, and it did rain, so I was very glad for it. But that is it, the bag is now empty, and I still actually had a bunch more room in that main compartment there. So sometimes if I've got some snacks, I might put them in there, or if there's anything else small that I might need to bring with me that day, then I can fit that in the main compartment as well. So I'm really happy with my new bum bag. I cannot wait to take it on my next big trip, because I think it's just going to be so perfect and practical for me, and I'm so pleased that I finally found something that really just kind of caters to all of my needs when it comes to a bum bag, or crossbody bag I should probably call it. Don't forget and sign up to the Curve app and order your first Curve card using my code BANAN to claim your free £5. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This bum bag is going to be available for you guys to purchase this Thursday, 31st of October at 2 p.m. GMT. Don't miss it if you'd like to be one of the first to get your hands on it. I'm also going to be sending handwritten personalised letters to the first 50 customers, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!